Good morning, everyone. Welcome to June 4th. Today is, we all have a due for today, but there is also a makeup opportunity for any of you who have missed work. You'll have to do the same thing anyway. It will just also count as makeup for other things. You will have to do more than the people that are just doing today's work, but it will make up for missed assignments in the past. I figure with the increased amount of work that I'm expecting you to do for these makeups, they can take the place of multiple days due assignments. I'm going to be posting each one of these every single day, so you should be able to make up a good amount just by doing the extra work today and on the following days. So when you get into your due June 4th, you're going to see two sets of directions. The directions for June 4th, this is for those of you who do not need makeup work. Okay? Briefly answer questions 1 through 4. For questions 2 and 3, list 3 each. So list 3 historical facts and list 3 stereotypes, myths, or generalizations. Answer question 5 with at least 3 sentences. So this whole question, answer in 3 sentences. For all of this, the first part, choose your topic. I've given you a list of topics right here: consumerism, climate change, homelessness, police brutality / accountability. Some of these things are very relevant today. Some of them are not quite at the forefront of our discourse in the country. But they are all equally valid choices for your topic. Then list historical facts about your topic. For those of you just doing today's, that's 3. For those of you who need this for makeup, that is 5. So 5 historical facts for those of you who need makeup work. 3, list stereotypes, myths, or generalizations. Again, for those of you just doing today's work, that's 3. For those of you who need makeup, that's 5. This could be stereotypes like, for elections, the myth that mail-in ballots are more fraudulent. There's more likelihood of cheating on mail-in ballots. For climate change, it could be like the myth that it's just a natural cycle of the world, right? Things that have been disproven or that we know are untrue or that are generalizations, like what everyone thinks even though there's no basis in any scientific fact or anything like that. Or a stereotype, like the idea that Asian people are good at math, right? It's a thing that is used to describe a whole group of people, either positively or negatively, that isn't true, because it generalizes a whole group of people into one identity rather than accepting the identity of each individual as an individual, right? So for those of you just doing today, 3 of those. For those of you doing the makeup, 5. Then you're going to choose 2 components from historical fact or stereotypes, myths, generalizations to incorporate into a song that you will create. So you're going to pick 2 of those ideas that you listed in 2 and 3 as a basis for your lyrics. I don't think I'm going to make you record those lyrics, but writing them and creating a instrumental track for them to go along with, I think that's the end goal here. And then number 5, describe how your chosen topic was addressed 50 years ago. So look at these historical facts and stereotypes, myths, and think about how it was looked at in the past, right? Human rights is going to be a very different issue. Elections, a very different issue 50 years ago. I guess you could go beyond 50 years. Um, Talk about things that happened in like 1950s, 60s, even though that's now 60, 70 years ago. Take 50 years as like a placeholder for a long time ago. So like not your parents' generation, but grandparents or great-grandparents. Climate change would be a thing that's changed drastically over the past 40 years, right? So describe how your chosen topic was addressed in the past, and compare and contrast the ways people think about this topic then and now. And describe how the society is awareness and attitude towards this topic has changed, what it is now, what it used to be. For those of you doing just today's work, all I want is 3 sentences. For those of you doing the makeup, 2 paragraphs. So understand that while this is one day's work, you at the very least have to do directions for June 4th. If you want makeup credit, you need to do extra. It's not fair to other students for you to get the makeup credit while not doing more. But this will count for multiple days. Okay? I'm going to see how many makeups I can post over the next week and a half or so. Hopefully, the idea is that if you do some of everything else and you do all the makeups, you should at least be able to pass. Okay? So my goal is to make it so that if you do all the makeups and you do some of the other work, you're at least passing. Okay? That's it for today. Have a good day.